Hello, welcome to our Banbridge church. As you can see, we're getting ready to remember the birth of Jesus. As we enter the Christmas season, we remember that Jesus came to this earth to live and die for each of us. As we look towards Christmas, it's an opportunity for us to reflect not just on his journey to this earth, but also on our journey towards him. It's an opportunity for us to reflect what it was like waiting for the promise of the Messiah. It's an opportunity for us who are waiting for Jesus' second coming to reflect on what it means to wait for a God who is faithful to his promise. And so as a church, we're going to do something together as we journey towards Christmas. Now, we're unable to meet as much as we'd like to with the current situation, so instead, we're going to journey together virtually. Every day on our social media, on our Facebook, Instagram and WhatsApp, we're going to put up a couple of slides. These slides will help us in our journey towards Christmas, our journey towards meeting Jesus again. And you'll see on each slide there'll be a little quote for us to think about, to help us think about this season of Advent and this season of Christmas. And then on the second slide, there's going to be some things that we can do, even though we're apart, to help us journey together. The first thing, there'll be a little icon of a book. And this will be a daily verse or passage from Scripture for us to reflect on, to help us think about Jesus and this journey towards Christmas. There'll be an icon of two hands, and that'll be our prayer icon. Each day, there'll be a different focus for our prayer. So even though we're separate, even though we're not coming together, we can still pray together for the same things. The next icon will be a telephone. And then there'll be a suggestion of some way we can keep in contact with each other. It might say, chat to your neighbour, phone a friend you haven't spoken to in a while. There'll be different things each day to help us connect as a church. The final icon is a basket. During the year at Harvest and at last year's Christmas programme, we tried to support our local food bank. Now, we won't be able to take up a collection in the same way this year, so we thought we'd do something different. We'd have a reverse Advent calendar. Each day, we put something into a box. And so we're suggesting that we could, each of us, have a box or a bag, and through Advent, each day, we put something in that bag that can go to help others. And you'll see on the daily slide a little suggestion of something you might want to put in the bag that day. Doesn't matter if you can't put that in, so long as we do a little something to try and help those in our community. We'll also remind you when it comes to services and events that we have in church, and we'll put a little icon of a church there, just to show you what's happening. So it's my prayer that as we spend this time together on our journey to Christmas, even though we can't meet, even though we can't get together, we'll still be drawn closer to each other, and more importantly, drawn closer to Jesus at this season when we remember his birth and all that he's done for us. So join me and journey to Christmas.